All right, welcome everyone. We're going to get started with today's program. You're now watching Learn Around the World's Meet a Local program. Now, this is where we bring guest speakers from all around the world and inside of the United States as well, because we're all a local from somewhere. So let's go ahead and get started with today's program. I hope everyone is excited. Remember, today is an interactive experience. That means you can use the chat box to send in your questions early and often for our guest speaker today. Also, let's go ahead and do some shout outs. So let's go ahead and put in our chat box right now where you're watching from today, because I'm sure our speaker would love to find that out as well. So welcome everyone. Let's go ahead and get started with today's program. So you're now watching Learn Around the World's Meet a Local. This is the program where we bring guest speakers on from all around the globe to tell us about their hometowns and what it's like to live where they're from. So everyone's a local. We all have a unique experience where we live. And one of the best ways to travel, from my experience, is to meet people, right? So the different people, when you visit a new place, they are the best ones to tell you about their home cities, their hometowns, and their home countries. All right, explorers, so let's go ahead and do it. Today's show is brought to you by Learn Around the World. And today is an exciting program because we also are doing this in partnership with Project Exchange, uniting global citizens through digital exchange. So let's go ahead and welcome Ashley. Ashley's going to tell us a little bit about their organization and what they do and why you might want to pay attention to them, because you may want to get involved with Project Exchange when you get older, explorers. So welcome, Ashley.
Wonderful. Thank you, Brandon. Hey, everyone. So my name is Ashley Lynn, and I'm a student from Vancouver, Washington. I'm also the founder and CEO of Project Exchange, which is an international nonprofit increasing access to cross-cultural learning experiences for middle and high school students around the world through online cultural exchange programs. So what that looks like is every week, every 12 weeks, we run a cohort of an online program where we match you with another student from a different country so you can learn about each other's cultures. And so currently our spring 2020 cohort serves around 150 students from over 23 different countries. So we have all of these students just interacting with each other online, speaking with each other, sharing stories, and it's an awesome time. And all of our students are absolutely amazing. Today you're hearing from Klaudia from Albania, who was actually one of our digital exchange program graduates from our winter 2020 cohort. So if you're inspired by Klaudia and want to learn more about online cultural exchange, definitely check out our website at myprojectexchange.com. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Ashley. So I encourage all of you out there today is to go out and look up Project Exchange. They're running fantastic programs, and I know all of you explorers are going to want to get involved with them when you enter into middle and high school as well. So as we get started off with all of our virtual field trip and guest speaker programs, we focus on locations here at Learn Around the World, and we're starting off with the same thing today. So today we are going somewhere else to speak to our guest speaker today, and we always start off talking about locations, and we like to acknowledge that we're coming to you live from Portland, Maine today, and we are on the ancestral land of the Wabanaki people, or people of the dawn. If you are from especially the Americas and you don't know whose native land you're on, to be a good digital citizen, we always recommend to start there first and then go out and explore the world. All right, explorers, so where are we going today to meet Klaudia? So we are traveling around the world today for many of you, and we are visiting Albania. So Klaudia is coming to us live today from Albania. So if you're not quite sure where Albania is located, so we're going to zoom right into, and Klaudia can correct me if I'm wrong, but is it Elbasan? How do you say your city's name? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, first of all, hello to everyone who's watching us. So the city that I live in is called Elbasan. So I
All
don't know if
right.
I'm.
Well, we're going to work on that today. And for anyone that is curious exactly where Albania is located, if you want to look at a little more traditional map of Southern Europe, so Albania is located right here, just north of Greece, and Kosovo to the east, and Montenegro to the north as well. So there are some of the bordering nations to Albania. So without further ado, we're going to bring Klaudia back on today. Klaudia is a 17-year-old high school student and a programmer, and she's involved with all kinds of organizations like Albania's national coordinator in climate science, and she loves doing tech challenges and dancing, and always spending time with youth as well. So welcome, Klaudia. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hello once again. So I'm giving a short introduction of myself. My name is Klaudia. I'm 17 years old, as you said, and I have a long list of hobbies actually. So I love singing, I love dancing, I love drawing. So I love spending my time with different activities. So I live in Albania, actually in Elbasan. We Albanians call Albania in our language Shqiperia. I don't know if you can pronounce it. Try it with yourself. It's a little bit hard because we have some words here that that other nations don't actually use. So what I wanted to say is a little bit of history of Albanian's flag. If you can put the first photo, please.
All right, I will do that for you, Klaudia. And just so, Klaudia, just so you know who is with us today, so we have several students joining us from Ohio. We have Iowa in the house, and we have Maryland represented today, all inside of the United States. And Klaudia today is going to talk to us about several different topics. And as she just said, she's going to start off talking about this. What are we looking at?
So this is the Albanian's flag. So it has changed throughout the years, but this is the actual Albanian flag. So I wanted to talk about the meaning of this flag. So you can see that in the middle of it is an eagle. So the eagle is a symbol of Albania because we used to be conquered by so many places. Like we've been conquered by Turkey for like 500 years. And so the eagle symbolizes freedom, the pride, and all the I don't know, the effort that the warriors put into giving this nation of freedom and its own name, because we used to have another name that our conquerors gave us. So yeah, so you can see also the background color that is red, and it symbolizes the blood of the fallen warriors, because as I said, there were a lot of them who actually tried to give this place a nationality, a name, and all of them. So one of our most known warriors is Skander. I don't know if any of you know him, have heard of him before. He was one of the most well-known soldiers of Albania. The legends say that he was like 2 meters tall. His horse used to go through the mountains, used to climb mountains, used to jump from one mountain to another. So these are all legends, but you know, people like to make things bigger than they are, just to give somebody's uh, the pride and the all the things that he deserves for his efforts. So yeah, It was one of the people that gave and has the biggest role in our nation's freedom and name. And yeah. So if you can, the
Awesome,
next
great.
photo.
Hmm.
So this is the photo of the city that I'm living. It's Elbasan, as I said. Elbasan used to be like one of the center cities where Turkish people used to stay when they conquered us. The name of Elbasan is actually means I put a hand on it. Why? Because Turkish people built this castle. You can see the borders of it. This castle still exists. Yeah, sure. As Brandon says, please feel free to make me some questions and I will answer them. Yeah, so this highlighted part is the border of the castle. It's still working, and nowadays there are some bars and some cafes in it, but it used to be one of the places where the majors and the soldiers used to stand back then. So next. So this is also a photo of Elbasan, how it looks when the night falls. It's actually lovely, I think. I don't know, give me share your thoughts about this. Yeah, you can see also the borders of the castle. Here are the lights down there. So yeah,
All right, so
this
this
is
is
the
the same,
mountain.
what we were just looking at, this is the same wall?
Can I answer the question?
Yep.
In 1912. Like this was the official day when Albania became free and got her name and her borders and everything.
And for those of you that are watching from the stream and can't see the question is, when did Albania break free, or when did Claudia's country get their independence? And you said
Yeah.
1912?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Why is there a wall? Oh no, wait a second.
Do you want to go back?
So I have some other questions. So the first one was, why is there a wall? Oh, get to the previous one. No, not this. Okay, so why is there a wall? As I said, this is the castle's border. It's not the whole castle here. Like it's very large. That is the castle's border. Like it used to be as a defendants. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what Turkish people were thinking back then. The next question. Can you speak Albanian? Yeah, I'm going to speak Albanian some minutes later, and I'm going to teach you some Albanian words. It will be fun. Who wanted to take over the land? A lot of countries, actually, like Turkey, Germans, Italian, like Germany, Italy. The other questions. What day? In November 12th, I think. So.
All right. If you want to keep going, we'll come back and do random more in depth on the questions in just a few minutes.
Yeah. So
okay.
The next photo, please. So this is one of the most traditional foods we have here in Elbasan. It's called balokume. So it's a little bit hard to say. It's like a long word. So this is actually made on 12 March. This is the day that we think that celebrates the coming of spring, and it's what we call Dita Iberis, or the spring day. So this is actually the food that symbolizes the coming of the spring and everything. So yeah, it's actually very delicious. Like I would tell you the recipe, but I don't actually know it. You should do it.
Have you ever made them?
No. They're a little bit hard to be made. My grandma made them. She cooked them, and they are, oh my god, they're so delicious.
Are they like all grandma's food, or grandma's make them better?
Yeah. Like those precious grandma's recipes. So this next photo shows Tirana. Tirana is the capital city of Albania. I don't know if I should have started with this photo, but I showed you first my my city. So this is Tirana. Maybe it's not very clear how it looks, but it's like the most populated city in Albania, and it's like so lovely. I mean, even when it's morning or even when the night falls in, and yeah, I don't know if you have any thoughts
Do you
about this. Just
do
share
you know
them
what
with us.
the dome is? What building? Do you happen to know what building this is with the blue dome?
Just a second. Let me. Not actually, because I can see it very clearly.
Mm.
But it should be like I don't know, maybe a place to play. I don't actually live in Tirana. I live in Elbasan, and it's not that
Oh,
I
okay.
know Tirana, but yeah,
How far is this from your home?
like 2 to 3 kilometers. It's like it's not very far, but
Okay.
so this is another picture of Tirana. Like this is very lovely. You can see here there is a statue of Skander, the one person that I told you before, the best warrior of Albania, the one who used to be like 2 meters tall and used to have this beautiful horse and strong. So yeah, like let us know if you think this looks nice to you. This looks like a beautiful country to visit.
It does. It's
Even
very
though I would
beautiful.
recommend it.
What's
Yeah.
the statue? Is this the man that the legends
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
and his horse?
Yeah. That famous horse. That famous horse that used to be like they say it was like 1.5 meters tall, that horse. Like I don't know. But those are
Oh wow.
legends, you know. I don't think that there has ever lived a man who was like 2 point some other centimeters long, you know, meters, sorry. So yeah, so this is called Verora. Is one of the other things that symbolizes the coming of the spring, and we do this in Elbasan on the day that we do balakumas. So yeah, try it at home if you can. Like all you need is 2 threads, one white and one red. I don't know why these colors are specifically used, but I think that they symbolize the color of the flowers we have here. Like one of them is manushasha. I know that this specific flower is only here in Albania, not in other countries, so I don't know what name I can give to it for you to understand. So yeah, just try it at home. All you need is like 2 threads that I said, one white and one red. You just make a note in the beginning so it doesn't move, or just have your mom help you, give you a hand, and just twist them together and then put it on your hands. Like it symbolizes the spring and everything.
The spring. And do you make them for yourself or do you make them and give them out to your friends?
Both of them. Actually, when I used to go to my secondary school, we used to do them and go out and sell them and give the money for charity, and yeah, because we really use those. I mean, even the older people use them and have them in their hands. They are like a specific thing we do, and everyone loves it. Like we're so superstitious.
Oh, great.
Like it's one of those
Oh, sorry.
traditions.
Go ahead.
No, no, just go.
Mhm.
Okay, it's okay. So now I'm going to teach you some of the words we say here in Albania. So please, the next picture. So these are actually translated in Albanian, but I'm going to try to tell you those in English. So try to say them with yourself. Choromide. Like this is a little bit hard, but we say our words as they are written. Like we don't give them another sound and something. Like choromide. It's actually the chimney. I don't know if you can understand me.
Cheromida?
Uh, choromide.
Cheromida.
Yeah,
Oh.
well done.
And
um,
and uh and we do have one of our I know one of our members is in the house. If you want to come on audio and practice some Albanian with Claudia, let me know in the chat and I'll let you in.
yeah, sure. So we go to the next word is breath. bread means run. So we just say, oh, look, Aish duke breadur. So this means he's running, you know. This may sound a little bit confusing and very low, but so to say her, we say chu.
Chu?
And to say, yeah, to say his, we say cho.
Cho?
So, yeah, well done. Are you Albanian?
Si. No.
So, Bertatske is actually the fruit. So I don't know if Brandon can help us. Can you try it?
All right, so we're gonna, me and Connect, so we're gonna have two of us are gonna try here. And so which one are we doing again?
Okay, choromide.
The top one?
Yeah. Just read it as it's written. Yeah.
So, Churamida.
Choromide.
All right, and let's let Connect, can you try one time?
Me? Who is connecting? Who wants to try it?
Do you want to try Connect?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Choromida?
Yeah, well done.
Oh, great job, Connect.
Whoa, such a talented kid.
And Connect's from Iowa, by the way. And so, and now he knows
nice
some
to meet
Albanian.
you.
Are we
Nice to
still
meet
practicing
you.
on this slide?
What?
Are we still practicing words on this slide? Or are we going to the next?
If you want to, I mean, we can try also Bertatske. It's a little bit harder.
Okay.
Bertatske is like the fourth one.
Here?
Yeah.
Can you say it one more time for us?
Bertatske.
Berthotka?
No. Sorry.
Here, I'm gonna bring you on the camera so we can all see your mouth when you say it as well.
Okay,
can you say it one more time for us?
Yeah, sure. Bertatske. You know, the tongue goes Bertatske.
Berthoske?
Yeah, well done.
That's a hard one. 4 syllables. Do you want to try this one, Connect?
Yeah. Bertaske?
Another time. Berthaske.
Bertaske?
Yeah.
Ooh, great job.
Yeah.
At our school, we learned Spanish, so we have to roll our tongue, so I kind of knew how to use the tongue, and I thought it kind of sounded like Bert got scared, so I kind of.
Oh, well done. How do people in Spain say fruit? Do you know that? Or
no?
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I think I might know. I know like grapes, but I don't know what the word for fruit is. I know like.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Thank you for trying. We have
right.
some other words.
Let's look on this new words.
Yeah. So these are easier. These words are from my city, from Elbasan. Ime means now. Like this is way easier than those previous ones. So ime. I don't know if anyone
Can you
wants
try
to
that one, Connect?
Ime.
Yeah, well done. Try this one. Turem means run in my city.
Turem.
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 Yeah, just make it r, not
Turem.
Yeah, well done.
He can roll his R's better than I can.
Yeah. No offense. So ui is water. So this is easy. Ui.
Ui?
Ui.
Ui?
Yeah.
Ui.
Yeah. So we go tlun means butter. Tlun. is the fifth one. Tulun.
Shilum.
Tulun.
Tilum.
Not Tulun. 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 Tulun.
Tilum.
Yeah.
Maybe Connect can represent better.
Tulin.
One more time.
Tulin.
Did you hear that, Claudia?
Oh, this is difficult. Oh, I know. It's like even Albanians don't say these words correctly sometimes. So it's
How about you just you can demonstrate a couple of these for us, and then let's do some a lot of questions. So one of our teachers is chiming in saying that this is difficult. So learning a new language is difficult, huh?
yeah. Yeah. I'm trying the first one. Karabush. Like this is so hard. Prap means again. I don't know if anyone wants to try them. Give
Can you
it
say
a
it?
try, but
Say it one more time.
yeah, Kartola.
Did you want to try that one, Connect?
Yeah. So is it Cartola?
Yeah. Whoa. How can you be so talented in this? Are you?
All right. Well, great job. Well, if you don't mind, let's get to. You want to try to close out with trying to answer as many questions about Albania as we can get?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so if you're watching out there, please go ahead and let us know in the chat box if you have any questions. If you've never met anyone from Albania, this is your opportunity. We all now have a personal connection with Klaudia. Let's ask her anything that we want to know or can think of about Albania. So first of all, let's go back into some earlier questions we had. Let's see, what about sports? What are the popular sports in Albania? And do you like sports?
Oh, okay. So we play all types of sports here, like volleyball, basketball, tennis, ping pong. Like we have all these sports here, and I love volleyball. Yeah, I used to be on a course, and I used to be on the Elbasan's volleyball team, but I quit because I had to keep up with tech challenges and priorities.
Right. School's a lot of work to do. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. What's you
Do
speak?
you celebrate Independence Day? Yes, we do actually every year. Like we also have a specific day for those fallen warriors. It's like in on 1 May. Yeah.
And what day is your Independence Day?
28th of November.
28th of November. And what is a typical Independence Day celebration like in your city? Do you have fireworks? Do you have a family meal? What do you do?
Yeah, we just have a family gathering. We just enjoy spending time with our relatives, and yeah, that's typically what we do on Independence Day. It's not that we have a specific celebration for this day, but all the day there are fireworks and the trumpets and everything just to celebrate this day.
And Peter wants to
So,
know, what are some other major holidays in Albania?
as I said, we have the Spring Day, we have the Independence Day, we have the 1 May Day. We also celebrate Christmas, we celebrate New Year, of course. So yeah, it's not that we have this day that most of the Americans have, the Thanksgiving Day, if I'm not being wrong. Yeah, we don't have the day. So yeah.
But do you have a type of harvest holiday in the fall?
Yeah, we celebrate Halloween. That's the only holiday we have in autumn.
Okay. And let's see, Kim wants to know, do you celebrate Easter in Albania?
Yes, we do. Like most of the Albanians are not Muslims, so we do. I'm not Muslim too. So
And
if so, what is the typical tradition to celebrate? We just have some family gatherings and we make the eggs red. We paint them and we just have this quite little thing where we I don't know how to say this. We crush our eggs, and the one who wins is the one whose egg is not crushed until the end. I mean, each family member crushes their eggs, and the strongest egg wins.
oh, so
I
which
don't know
one
if I was
does it
clear, but
break?
my apologies.
So I know. So in the U.S., there's many people do Easter egg hunts for the kids. Do you have any type of Easter egg hunt?
No, we don't.
Mhm. Okay, so you're painting and doing the crush competition.
Yeah, we also have this thing in autumn where people do this trick or treat thing. The kids, they go to their neighbors on their neighborhood, and they just knock on the door and they say trick or treat. And I think this is a well-known tradition for every country, right?
Yeah, and Abigail wants to know what kind of animals do you have in Albania? And I think she probably means like wild animals.
We don't actually have a lot of wild animals here because we are a land. We don't have like too many mountains and forests. So as I think you know from school, and wild animals need some specific places to live. You know, they can't live in the city. So one of the wildest animals we have, I think, is the bear. So
Mm. And well, I'm going to add to that. So I'm sure lots of our students have pets. What are some common pets in Albania?
dogs, like you can see dogs everywhere here. Like Albanians love dogs
And do
and
you have a
cats.
dog?
No, I don't. I'd love to have a dog, but my mom is allergic, so maybe when I get my own house, I will definitely have like 10 puppies. I love them.
10? That's a lot.
Of course.
Uh, let's see. Peter wants to know what do you enjoy doing, or what do you like to do for fun?
So as I said, I program. I don't know if you know what programming means, but it's something in technology. So, you know, you're all using those computers or laptops or smartphones right now, and they don't function if they don't have some specific task to follow. You know, there's something on your devices that's called a CPU, and that is the brain of the smartphones and laptops and all those devices. So what I do is program, make apps or little programs that follow some steps and some instructions to give a output, an output. So yeah, I also draw. I love drawing.
Do
I
you
was
do you
showing you
use
some.
Scratch at all?
Yeah,
Okay, so let us know in the
yeah.
chat box if you have any experience explores programming with Scratch. I think it's a um, popular tool to learn programming on.
Yeah.
All right,
Then
so
it said. So what said?
oh, I think that your mom won't let you have a dog, or that your mom is
Oh,
allergic. I think that's why he said it was sad.
I
So I
have
want
my
to
whole life
I want to be
suffering this thing.
respectful of your time, Claudia. Do you have a few extra minutes?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so great. So keep your questions coming, and Uh, let's see. Kim said, "I teach my kids to code or program, but they're using code.org. Are you familiar with code.org?"
Not actually. I use Tankable. I will write the name down here so everyone who wants to program can give it a try. Also use
And make sure in the
GitHub.
chat that okay,
Yeah.
you got it. Awesome.
So this is a website that helps you create apps. It's like very easy. It's like a puzzle. You just complete and put some parts into each other. Like if you want the program to say hi, you just put that little piece of puzzle that says makes the program to say hi when you open it. So it's like fun. So we have another question that I did not answer. Sorry for that. What rules are put down for COVID-19? So we are actually in lockdown. We can go out, and we can only go out if we have a permission that we can get from the ministry. So yeah, the schools are locked down, and we are staying home. So stay home and be safe and wash your hands and spend time with your family and find new hobbies. Like you can be a singer and you didn't know it until now.
So what
Uh,
new hobbies or what new uh, things have you been trying since the lockdown?
well, I've been trying writing a scenario. So I'm actually participating in a project. I was interviewed for that and I won. So I'm writing a
Congratulations.
scenario. Thank you so much. I'm writing a scenario for a movie. So that was
Ooh.
actually a new hobby. I didn't know I could do that.
That's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
And so I know a lot of people are probably interested about school. Since you said you're not in school right now, can you tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about typically, so when COVID-19 is not around, when is your school year? When's the beginning of school year in Albania, and when does your school year end?
Okay, so I'm actually in high school and I'm at a professional school. I don't know if your countries have professional schools, but mine is professional for IT, and that's the reason why I love programming. So, so our school starts in September. The date varies from the holidays that are made throughout the year, and it finishes in June, like 17th of June, I guess, something like that.
And what does your
Um,
typical school day look like? So when does your first class start, and when do you typically come home?
so my first class starts in 8 a.m. and it actually I'm taking as an example the Monday. It starts at 8 a.m. and it ends in 3 p.m. Like it's a little bit busy, busy day. But we have like so many subjects in school because we are a professional school. We're not a normal school, and we do those professional subjects like IT, technical information, and stuff like that. Networks and yeah.
Great. Awesome. And it looks like we're about concluding on some of our questions. Do you have any closing thoughts or comments you would like to share with us about Albania? Like, don't miss places to visit or anything that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, but first of all, I would like to say nothing to Kim. That's told me. Thank you. So I would thank you for attending this meeting and not try to come to Albania when, of course, when COVID-19 situate passed, because I don't know, but many of people around the world say that Albanians are a little bit harsh and stuff like that, but we are the most lovely people you can ever meet. So we also have some beautiful cities like Shkodra, Pogradec, Durrës. They are so beautiful because our country is still on its conditions that it was before the conquering. So it's like a antique country. Like
Mhm.
when you go to, for example, to Girocastra, you can feel on the castle, you can feel the sounds of those warriors that used to live there, the people that used to work there. It's like it's an amazing feeling.
All right. So let us know in the chat box, explorers, who's ready to visit Albania now. All right. Well, we would like to say thank you so much, Klaudia, for taking the time out of your day to come and share your country and a little bit about your culture with us as well. Connect saying all caps, yeah, Abigail, me, Peter said me, thank you as well. And so from all of us, a big thank you for your time, Klaudia, and for all of our explorers out there. Now you all have a personal connection with Albania. So anytime you're doing your own studies at school, or anytime in the news you come across anything in the news about Albania, hopefully we always like to come across good things. And so there's a lot of a lot of with the virus out there, a lot of you know, kind of sad things around the world, but we're all in this together. Claudia's in this with us. We're in it with Claudia. We're all in lockdown. We're at home trying new skills, trying new hobbies, and making new connections. So go out there and learn as much as you can about Albania, and hopefully sooner than later, we'll all be able to go out there and physically travel the world again. But until next time, keep exploring virtually out there, explorers. Don't forget, it's a great big world out there. Keep washing your hands, keep your distance, and keep exploring. So bye, everyone, and bye, Claudia. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, bye, explorers. Make sure you check out our upcoming schedule at geoshow.tv, and have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.